We are at the Ottawa Gatineau International Auto Show, and I'm with Bernard Durand of John Scotty Cars, Lamborghini dealer for in Montreal, and you kind of service really that whole region surrounding Montreal. How far afield do you guys kind of draw from?
Well, there's 4 dealers in Canada: Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver, and Calgary. So whoever is closer to us, they come to us.
And this year they're coming from all over the place to learn about a couple of new products: the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ.
That's right.
And the Urus.
The Urus. Yeah.
Let's start with the Urus, because the SUV market is really very hot. Lamborghini is, I guess, kind of focusing on that, just like Ford is not going to make cars anymore.
That's it.
They're just going to make SUVs and pickup trucks. Lamborghini has seen the light, and they're focusing on that as well. Start with some of those numbers. How much horsepower are we talking about?
The Urus is a twin-turbo V8, 650 horsepower, 600 pound of torque. It's a beast. It's the first super SUV. It goes 305 kilometers an hour. Can pull 3,500 kilos, so you can pull your boat. And
wow, what kid wouldn't want to go to soccer or hockey practice in that? Who does that appeal to? Is it a family vehicle?
Well, we got a new trend, a new client. Of course, not everyone wants the car, but because it's not practical, and sometimes there's no room in the garage for that. But the super SUV suits two purposes, the practicability and the style and the performance, and it's quite a vehicle.
Yeah, and I think you've kind of touched on something there. Minivans were kind of the family vehicle for a while, replacing station wagons, and then they kind of got this, I guess, boring stigma attached to them, I think, and they've been replaced sort of by SUVs. But the reason being, SUVs are a little bit more exciting. They're sporty, and you can take them all the way to the extreme, just as Lamborghini has.
Well, like I say, with the Urus, you can go fishing in the morning, trailing, and in the afternoon you can do track at Calabugie, and at night you go to the opera, so.
Right. And handling is a big part of it, right? SUVs aren't typically known as great handling vehicles, but Lamborghini has built handling into it, not just horsepower.
Well, with the four-wheel steering, it looks and it feels like you're shaving like 500 pounds, from the original weight,
Right.
So agile and performant. It's really hard to believe, that a vehicle that size, could have those performance.
Very rigid chassis.
Oh yeah.
And what about creature comforts and connectivity and all of those kinds of features?
You got all these features, state-of-the-art touchscreen, two touchscreen. You can even do some search by writing with your finger on the screen, and it'll search for you,
Yeah. And let's move forward then and talk about straight-up performance in that Lamborghini SVJ. How much horsepower are we talking about there? Over 700?
Well, 770 horsepower.
Almost 800.
Yeah, that's going to be the next generation of bull, that is going to be probably close to 1,000 hour with the hybrid system that they're going to join with the V12. So the SVG is a 900 car production. It's a limited edition. We're basically sold out at a starting price of $670,000. So it's fun.
Wow. And it's not just about the power again, it's about handling, and part of that handling comes from the way the SVJ uses air, right? And the way it flows under, over, around the vehicle?
Yeah, there's an active, they call that the ALA system, which is stand for Aerodynamic Lamborghini Active suspension. joined with the all-wheel steering, four-wheel steering, active suspension, active direction, and the aerodynamic. It makes the car the fastest on the Nürburgring, faster than a Porsche GT2 RS, which is quite a car on the track. The big bull is a fast bull.
Thank you very much, Bernard.
My
really
pleasure.
appreciate your time.
All right.
Want to save up to 40% on your next car? Learn how with Insurance Claim Auto Auctions, Canada-wide with worldwide shipping. Smart Steve discovered Stark Auto Sales has expanded right across Canada. They started in Toronto, expanded into Montreal and Ottawa, and now they have brand new auction sites in Calgary and Edmonton too. StarkAutoSales.com, a better way to buy a car, in person or online.